Hello, I want to take this time to welcome you to our YouTube tutorial video. This is the introductory part to the series on AutoCAD 2023 basic drafting and annotation. In this particular tutorial, I just want to take you through an overview of the AutoCAD 2023 graphical user interface, so that you may learn some of the features, some of the commands, and even some of these icons that you are seeing crowding my workspace at this particular time. So let's jump right in, and I want to first introduce you to this first important application menu, which is located at the topmost left corner of my screen. So by single clicking on it, you find a drop down menu that has a series of commands such as new, open, or save as. What I want you to understand from this series of commands is that they represent the basic form of drafting that a designer will wish to use at a particular time. So in this case, I just want to set it straight that you cannot begin a design without prompting the application menu on the fact that you are beginning a new drawing. So that is why from the right hand corner part of the dialog box that is presented, you'll see a command written drawing and a sheet set. So it is from this point where you be able to specify that you are beginning a new drawing, and from then it is now the representation of a template that you'll be using for the rest of your drawing experience. And the rest, such as the save or save as, are simply how you're able to simply own or simply customize the particular drawing based on the formats that are presented. So you can have this as a DWG, a PDF, or a DX format, and also the fact that you're able to access your drawing at any time that you want it, of course immediately after you are done with the drafting that you're doing. So that is why save as a command will help you know how you're able to get the exact drawing that you're working on without losing any of the elements that are present in AutoCAD 2023. Then just beside the application command is the search command. Under search command, you are simply able to now get to search any form of command that you wish to input in your drafting. So in this case, for example, if I want to locate polyline, I may not know where it is in my workspace, I'll simply type in polyline under the search option. Then you realize that it's already here, and it will even give me the exact direction which I need to follow. For example, from my cursor, you see polyline, then it will prompt you that the polyline is found under ribbon tab, that is under home, and then when you draw and then find polyline, that is how you're able to get your polyline activated. Then the next thing that I also want you to understand is the fact that despite the application menu allowing you to single click so that you select those items, we have the quick access toolbar that I'm simply highlighting, because you can see that there is new, there is open, save, save as. That is the same thing that you also saw under the application menu. So under the quick application toolbar, just as the name suggests, you are allowed, or it gives you a faster way of accessing those commands in the shortest time possible compared to having to go to the application bar and then clicking on them. So that is the application quick access toolbar, just at the top beside the application menu. Then the next thing that I want to introduce you to is the ribbon. So the ribbon is simply just below the quick toolbar and also the application menu. But something that I want you to look at so more keenly is that the ribbon is divided under two categories. we have the tab and the panel. So when you look at the quick access toolbar just below it, you'll realize that this is one of the interface elements that is having the most AutoCAD commands systematically arranged, and also the fact that they are able to relate to any task that you have at hand. It gives you the preference to access them in a more organized manner, and also to have them vividly in your gaze so that you can be able to know which kind of command do you go to next after performing a certain operation. So that is why you can see that the ribbon is crafted powerfully, and also below it the panel. For example, if I click on draw, you'll see a drop down menu again giving me a raft of other commands and tools that are able to help me when I'm, as far as drafting is concerned. So for example, like this was under home, you have this particular line work, but you can see that once I click on draw, there are other various options that I have apart from just the basic line work and even the polyline. So you can see that I have ray, I have even a construction line. So all these are accessories to the line work that I'm supposed to use. Then we also need to confide in you that under the ribbon, or rather on the tab, you're able to see very many tools that all help you as far as drafting is concerned. The only thing that distinguishes the tab and the panel is that when you look at the panel, you realize that there is an advancement of what the tab offers. So when you see, like for example, in under the tab, there is this command on erase. So but when you go down to the panel, you see both an option of editing and also an option of editing the spline. So in this particular case, I believe when we move along with the tutorial and when we learn along with the lesson, you'll be able to learn each and every command as how it is applied. So the command line occurs just below the workspace, just at the bottom. At the command line, you're able to simply key in a specific command that you wish to perform. Then it is through this command that you're able to now get a direct access to it without strain. For example, if I have a line like say this, I want to specify a line like that, then I simply want to erase. What I'll do, I'll come to the command line, then type in the word erase. Once I have done is that, I'll click on it and it will prompt me to select the object that I want to erase, and that will be done. So that is how the command line works. Then just below the command line, I also need to tell you about the status bar. So the status bar that I want us to look at here is that it is at the bottommost part of the screen, and then for me, I think it only contains icons, but despite them not being enabled, you will see that they are supposed to simply give you a means of toggling and also a means of simply profiling the areas that you want to look at in a more detailed manner. What that simply tells me is that you're able to get the exact